Yeah. Yes, indeed. You feel the vibe on this ride? Hit subscribe, tell a friend. Yeah. You feel the vibe on this ride? Hit subscribe, tell a friend. What's going on, family? Yeah. You feel the vibe on this ride? Hit subscribe, tell a friend. What's going on, baby? Good morning to you, man. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Punch Junkie Morning Show, man. I am indeed Junior the Truth. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. You have absolutely no idea. Shout out to the LDBC, man. That is Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure you go visit that website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there, man. It is absolutely 100% free. I'm talking about absolutely 100% free. Also, while you're over there, man, be sure to check out the Smoke City Mobcast, man. And that's every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Be sure you check that out, man. It is of the utmost importance that you check us out via the Smoke City Mobcast, man. Presented by, sponsored by, featuring the LDBC. That is indeed the Lions Den Boxing Community, man. Every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Available via the YouTube live stream or the LDBC mobile app, which brings me to my next point. Be sure to download the free LDBC mobile app. Whether you are Team Apple or Team Android, we do have a mobile app available for you. So be sure you go check that mobile app out, man. Man, I'm talking about we out here holding it down, man. We out here holding it down for the territory. You know what I'm saying? We out here holding it down for the territory. So don't you worry about a thing. You feel me? Don't you worry about a thing. Hey, man. Oh, boy. Man, I'm so glad to be in here this morning, man. Hey, man, I'm so glad to be in here this morning, man. Yeah. Hey, man. The man that knows anything knows that he knows nothing at all. The man that knows anything knows that he knows nothing at all, man. He knows nothing at all. But, you know, this is why we play the games. You feel me? This is why we play the games. Because the man that knows anything knows that he knows nothing at all. One more time for the people in the back. The man that knows anything knows that he knows nothing at all, man. The man that knows anything knows that he knows absolutely, positively nothing at all, man. I'm talking about nothing. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah. We gonna slide over here to the chat, man, and see who rocking with us this morning, man. Yes, indeed. We really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. I forgot to mention, shout out to the good folks over at punchjunkie.com. Be sure to go visit that website over at www.punchjunkie.com. Johnny in the building. I see you, baby. He says, salute, Junior. Salute to your family. First in the chat today. What's up, KO? What up, Ohio player? Yes, indeed. What's going on, family? Almighty Law 703. What's up, babies? What's going on? Akeem the Great. Hey, what's going on, family? Eric Jenkins. What's going on, baby? Yes, indeed. Punch Junkies reporting. What it do, baby? What it do? Gary Rashid. What's going on, family? Yes, indeed. He says, peace, brother. Junior the Truth. Wishing you all the best health and wisdom for the coming year. You as well, Gary Rashid. Blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings on top of added capital gains on top of blessings to you and your family. DJ Zion Love. What's going on, baby? Salute to you, man. Salute to your family. Yeah, TJ Wilkins, what's up, family? Marcus Johnson, what's up, bro? What's going on? Act Reach, what's going on, family? Act Reach in the building, what's going on, family? H-Town 713, what's up, baby? Ricardo Rimple, what's going on, family? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Hey, man. It's time to go head on, man, and get this thing going, man. What a weekend, man. What a weekend. This is why we play the game. You understand? This is why we play the game. The guy in the building. You feel me? What's going on, baby? Hey, man, I'm not gonna be a popular person today, man. This is not gonna be popular. I'm not gonna be a very popular person today. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm built for it. The thing about it is, man, we just have to we gotta tell the truth up in this bitch, man. At least how I see it, man. I gotta give it like I get it, man. Still C's and everything. It's the only way I know. It's the only way I go. So we gonna get it going, man. So man, I'm definitely interested in knowing your thoughts, everybody's thoughts about the fight this weekend. The fights this weekend, sorry. You know, I did a response video only to the Dillian White versus Derek Chisora fight. Caught that fight, of course, early. And you know, watched it at the same time as watching the Frampton Warrington fight. You know, not really. I wasn't really into the Frampton Warrington fight, honestly speaking, but I did have it on. You know, it's boxing. I'm gonna watch it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And plus, it was, you know, streaming the ESPN app, streaming on the ESPN app. I got the ESPN app. You feel me? So I went on and watched that thing. And watched, you know, Warrington, of course, win and defend his belts. And then I watched Dillian White knock out Derek Chisora. Well, he was losing to Derek Chisora, but, you know, he ended up knocking him out in the 11th round in brutal fashion. It's pretty brutal knockout. You know, watch that. Watch Dominic Brazil, man. You see, you got to ease your way into this thing, man. You got to ease your way into this thing. I know y'all was thinking, you know, y'all was going to come in here and I was just going to jump into this thing here first, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know, we got to ease on into this thing, man. You know what I mean? We got to ease on into it. So I watched Dominic Brazil, man. Him and his win, of course, over this. Oh man. Hey man, we watched Dominic Brazil beat Carlos Negron, knocked him out, man. It was a pretty brutal knockout, man. Put that boy to sleep on the ropes. I ain't used to seeing that from old Dominic. Oh, Dominic been hearing that old that old I'll be sure shit y'all been talking. That I'll be woo. You feel me? He been hearing that I'll be sure shit. Yeah, y'all boys been talking that don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Girl, don't wake me. You feel me? Y'all been talking that shit, man, and that boy don't like it. Razor Ramon in the building. What's going on, family? Knowledge Search in the building. What's going on, man? Hey, man. Oh boy, yeah, they didn't heard that. They didn't heard that shit, man. They didn't heard that shit, man. And hey, man, hey, you feel me? He didn't heard that, and Dominique coming to set the record straight. He knocked that boy out and then started talking to Wilder, man. That's what I like. That's how I like. That's from now on. That's how you drive. You feel me? That's how you drive. You feel me? I like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Freaky, furry. Make it more freaking now. You feel me? That's what I like. Hold on, man. Let me slide this light over here, bro. I realize, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got my set together. You feel me? That's how I like. That's the shit I like. He knocked him out and then start talking. Yeah, you next, motherfucker. I like that. Dominique whole ass gonna make a ho out here. He gonna make me like him, man. He was over there popping that big shit. I'm coming, Wilder. I'm coming. I got the goosebumps, brother, and I wasn't even at a book drive. You feel me? I got the goosebumps off that. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. That's what I like. That's how I like my heavyweights. You feel me? That's what I like. You feel me? You in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You didn't sacrifice this boy. He didn't sacrifice Carlos Negron. You know what I'm saying? He didn't cut him, cleaned him, burnt him at the altar, and smeared his blood all on the ropes. You know what I'm saying? Smeared this shit all on the turnbuckle, man. I'm telling you, man, I wanted Dominic de Brazil to go jump on a turnbuckle and start eating that motherfucker like George the Animal Steel, bruh. That's what I wanted. That's the only thing missing. If he'd ran over there and start ripping the turnbuckle loose and start eating the guts. Start eating the guts. You feel me? Then I'd have known we've arrived. That's how I like my boxing. You feel me? I want motherfuckers to eat the turnbuckle. After Adrian Broner knock out Manny Pacquiao, I'm looking for him to go eat the turnbuckle. You feel me? Go rip that shit open and start eating the guts like George the Animal Steel. Then I will know we have arrived. We got savages in the building. You feel me? We got savages in the building. You understand? Hey, the guy. It was Dominic Brazil stoned that boy in the court. He stoned him. That was some old biblical shit that happened in that motherfucking ring. He stoned that boy. It was rough. I'm down here talking this shit, man. I done woke my family up. But hey, we in it. We in it. You know what I'm saying? We in it. Hey, listen, man. All I'm gonna say is that's what I like from my heavyweights, man. Talk your shit, man. You gonna make me respect you, man. You gonna make me not respect. I respect Dominic Brazil. You gonna make me like you, bruh. You feel me? You gonna make me like you. Knock that motherfucker and went over the Wilder and look, yeah, I'm coming. Yes, I'm coming. You see the titties? I'm coming. You feel me? You see the athletic dad bod? I'm coming. You feel me? And I'm bringing all this. All of it. I'm bringing it all. You feel me? That's what Dominic Brazil said, bro. He tired of the don't wake me. He tired of the Albie Shore jokes. He's sick of it. You know what I'm saying? He's sick of replaying this Marcellus Wiley slapping him upside his S-curl in front of his family. You feel me? He's sick of his wife shit too. Baby, go make me a sandwich. He be trying to pull that 78. Go make me a sandwich, baby. Fuck you. Tell the Wilders to go fix you a motherfucking sandwich, you know? He's sick of it, bro. He don't want that no more, bro. You feel me? He don't want that no more. He wants respect in his house. You feel me? And what do? You go step to the motherfuckers that whooped your ass. You want some respect. You feel me? You want some respect. I want respect. I ain't a hoe. I ain't scared. I want some respect, and I need it now. I need it now. That's what that boy said. I need it now. Bro, I know who, the guy. Bro, I already said I know who Christopher Williams is, bro. I'm coming here trying to correct me on this shit, man. I know who Christopher Williams is. I know who Albie Shore is. I know they're two different people. Miss Boxing Fanatic. Hey, love. Hey, love. You feel me? Let me bring out something different. The truth about Aroni. She's always on the phone. You feel me? I got to bring out that king for Miss Boxing Fanatic. You know what I mean? I got to bring out the king. Talking to a homeboy, wishing they was all alone. You feel me? I'm cooking. Act Reach, I see you, baby. I see you, baby. But I'm going to cook for a minute, man. I'm going to cook in this bitch for a minute before I open up the phone lines, man. Because y'all got to hear me out. You feel me? Y'all got to hear me out. I'm going to cook in this bitch. You feel me? So, yeah, Dominique going to make me respect him. Also, after the I got a little excited up in here, man. You feel me? I got a L-Foul player. What's up, baby? Man, listen. You feel me? This boy, Dillian White, he poses a real problem for mushroom boxing. Ronaldo Tua, what's up, family? He poses a real issue for mushroom boxing, and I'm gonna tell you why. Main event, Mark, what's up, baby? I'm gonna tell you why. He comes off of the script, man. Do you understand? He's coming off of the script. He's not sticking to the script. The script is that Anthony Joshua is in pursuit of a fight versus Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And if he doesn't get those two fights, then he's going to fight Dillian White because Dillian White deserves a shot, right? Even though with him being in pursuit of the Wilder or Fury, He was not at their fight. You feel me? He wasn't going to even watch their fight because it was past his bedtime and he needed to get his warm milk from his mom. And then he needed to go to sleep. It was past his bedtime and he had some commitments. You know what I'm saying? He had his, he had commitments, man. He had an all male review. He had to go work on a boat somewhere in the English Channel with all means. And, it was, Johnny. I like the OG, man. I like the OG. I like the OG a lot. But anyway, so Dillian White is coming off the script. You see him? Dillian White is letting the cat out of the bag. Dillian White is like, yo, listen, you feel me? I don't care nothing about that. I got my own career. Is me and you fighting next or what, bro? You feel me? Is me and you gonna fight next or what? We gonna get the G on or what? I don't care. I'm not waiting on you. I got my own career. Either we're gonna fight or we ain't. And then he walk off. You feel me? Yeah, I want to fight that piece of shit right there. And then AJ's like, forget about what happened in the past. You know, now, you know, you have a good fight. Let's give it up for Chisora, these two warriors. But fuck that. I want to fight you. I want to punch you in your face. I want to punch you in your face right now. Are we going to dance or not, bro? You feel me? I'm trying to tell you. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you. Dillian White's coming off the script. My fault. I'm trying to read. Timmy Diamond's in the building. What's up, baby? He coming off the script. And I'm going to tell you how much he's coming off the script. He's coming off the script so much, he's not playing nice, bro. He's not playing nice, bro. Dillian White is playing for keeps. You feel me? And when they actually when they actually fight, Dillian White is going to be playing for keeps, bro. You're going to have to, Anthony Joshua is going to have to knock out Dillian White, bro. Dillian White is paying for keeps, man. He is playing for keeps. Razor Ramon, I agree 100%, man. AJ don't, it's that he just needs to stop playing on that political stuff, bro. It's not any. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the reason why people don't like him, bro. Because, you know, all that political stuff, it's not genuine, man. And the thing about this stuff and mushroom boxing and all this stuff, bro, Ricky Samuels, what's up, baby? The thing that they have to understand is people respect real shit over here. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for any. I can speak for our culture. We like genuine shit. When people aren't genuine, we don't mess with it, bro. And you're not gonna have, you know, the truth be told, AJ is not gonna muster up a tremendous amount of support from the U.S. fan base if he does not capture our fan base. It that's just the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna sustain him for the things and the goals that they have. You know what I mean? Because he'll come in, he'll get the support of the racists, he'll get the support of the Deontay Wilder naysayers, he'll get support of the anti, you know, LDBC people or whatever the case may be. But these motherfuckers don't spend money, man. I mean, we understand that. What's understood needs absolutely no explanation. So it's and we don't respect that goofy shit, man. We don't respect that. Give it a round of applause for Eddie Hearn. Nah. Shut the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? And we don't respect any of that. I gotta cook today. I forgot, man. I got some shit to talk about today. I forgot. We gonna get it in today. You feel me? We gonna reach apologies on the phone line, but we gonna get this shit in today. And it's just like I said, Dillian White is off script. You know what I'm saying? Period. Hey man, he's off. He constitutes a real true problem. He will shine a light on all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna play ball enough to make his money, which he's done, and now he's coming for something else, man. You know what I'm saying? People like Big Baby, I think it's a little different because Big Baby, I call him Dick Baby. Pause. Big Baby Big Baby is a person who he's a man without a country. You know, honestly speaking, you know what I'm saying? He's from Brooklyn. He can't sell out Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? He can't sell out the Barclays. They put him in the Garden. He can't sell out the Garden. They put him in Kansas behind motherfucking Applebee's in a circus tent. You know what I'm saying? They didn't sell that out. You know what I mean? It's just he's a man without a country. You know what I'm saying? And I really cheered for Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? Before the whole hate shit and all the, you know, I don't really cheer for folks who hate. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. I'll reach. I'm playing with you, bro. I know what it is, family. I you know, I cheer for Big Baby, but you know, I can't cheer for hate. Come on, Timmy Diamonds, bro. I can't cheer for Big Baby, man, with all this shit that all the antics. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really know what's going on with how you steer your career, man. I've never seen the heavyweight division move the way that it moves. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's bad, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people act like they want shots at Wilder, right? What's the surefire way? I mean, well, Tyson Fury fighting now, so he has a rematch coming. But the surefire way to get to Wilder is to jump in there with Luis Ortiz, man, and beat Luis Ortiz. If you beat Luis Ortiz, you're gonna get a surefire way to Wilder, man. That's just what I'm saying. And I hear people talking and trying to maneuver and trying to run around and do all this goofy stuff, you know, want to go capture all these regular titles and in search of regular titles and all that. But the man in the heavyweight division, who is Deontay Wilder, he's pretty much got open invitations for everybody to come up there and get a piece of this Alabama slammer. You know what I'm saying? It's an open invitation. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go through Luis Ortiz. You feel me? And I just don't understand. I just don't understand how these dudes is posturing. Politico says, so Wilder is hiding behind Ortiz's house coat. No. That would be Joshua. He's hiding behind Eddie Hearn's what do you call it? Purse coat or whatever the case may be. I'm saying that basically, for you stupid motherfuckers who just now coming in, the heavyweight division is there's levels, man. And you have the A level, you have the B level, and you have the C level. What we saw on Saturday with regard to the heavyweights, as far as, well, really Dominic Breazeale as well. Dominic Breazeale, his fight versus Negron, and White versus Chisora, what we saw was B-level fighters versus C-level fighters. Now, on the A level, you have 3 fighters in the heavyweight division, in my opinion, and that is Wilder, that is Tyson Fury, and that is Luis Ortiz. And that is because those guys are, you know, the bread and butter of the division. They're the cream of crop of the division, and they fought each other. And until Anthony Joshua steps up and fights one of those guys on that level, he's not on the A level, in my opinion. He's a B level. He's a very, very decorated, celebrated B level heavyweight with a bunch of trinkets that mean about as much as our belts that we have around our waist for those of us that wear them. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You feel me? That's just what it is. Kaz, a house coat. That's what the English Channel boat boys wear, man, when they go out on the yachts with each other with no women. They wear house coats, man. You know what I'm saying? With strings with no strings. You feel me? That's official sausage party attire. House coats. They wear house coats, and they wear leather pants with the ass cheeks cut out. You feel me? And fucking Indian hats and Native American head guards, construction worker hats, hard hats, and fucking tool belts with no tools on them. On their tool belt, they have like whipped cream, baby oil, fucking feather duster, and fucking cheese whiz. I don't know. Hey, what's going on, St. Cruz and my OG in the building? What's going on, family? Hey, what's going on? The Truth. He says, yo, Junior, what happened to my wrench? We family. The Truth. I don't know. Let me say, bruh, did you have a wrench? You know, you two been doing that tricky dicky stuff with me. They've been doing that tricky dicky. You feel me? They've been doing all that tricky dicky. But yeah, that's what a house coat is, man. That's what them boys wear with them tool belts, man, with them feather boas in that bitch. You feel me? That's just what they do, man. Yeah, they had the feather dusters, man. You know what I'm saying? They be coming out that bitch dressed like fucking gold dust. You know what I'm saying? They be wearing crotchless cat suits and shit. You know what I mean? And they have on crotchless cat suits and a house coat with no string. They don't close the string. They don't close the house coat. Oh, ain't gonna be no closing the house coat on that thing. That's what that is. You feel me? They have house coats with panty draws on, black panty draws with the legs rolled up. You know what I'm saying? Under their chode. And tuck that shit in their chode. That's what a house coat is. Hey man. So anyway, so Dillian White's gonna come off script, man. I have absolutely no idea, doubt in my mind that he's gonna go in and do the best he can to offset this whole shit, to shake this whole shit up. And that's what the sport needs, man. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. All of this stuff that happened this weekend, man, is good for the sport. Don't get me wrong. It is good for the sport. We've had my brother DJ Zion Love come in here and say, look, you know what I'm saying? It's time that, you know, we're gonna offset, you know what I mean, this stuff. We gonna actually shake this thing up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some cherry picks that's gonna go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or it's gonna be some light touches that's gonna go wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, that's just a snippet. You know what I'm saying? That's the snippet of what we saw this weekend, man. That is a snippet. You feel me? Let me see. Man, I just messed up something. This boy, The Truth, said Kell Brook and Amir Khan house coats. Hey man, you know they suffer from that. They suffer from that CTE, man. You know what I'm saying? That cock and trannies every day. They suffer from that shit. Hey, so DJ Zion Love been calling for this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to see these dudes take light touches, not take the fights that they're supposed to fight, not taking the fights that we're clamoring for, and this is what we're gonna see. So, you know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I mean? I don't really know what the hey Johnny, yeah, Carl Froch been dissing AJ for not taking that fight, man. He was actually sitting next to AJ looking you know, a bit bewildered, you know what I'm saying, or uneasy, I should say, because he's been dissing AJ. But anyway, oh, and that's the other thing too, before I swing over, sorry. And the other thing you notice is when Anthony Joshua started talking, fans were booing. You know what I'm saying? Fans were booing him. They're not hanging on to his words. And then the thing, too, is that Anthony Joshua, when he talks now, he feels the need to explain. So he starts talking in parables. You see what I'm saying? So he's saying, yeah, you know, if I don't get Wilder or if I don't get Fury, then I'm going to get this next. Now, listen, everybody. And he starts addressing the crowd literally. What a putz. He starts addressing the crowd literally, and he's saying, now look, if I fight Dillian White, I don't want to hear no excuses and blah, 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 blah. He is so fragile, bruh. He is fragile. You feel me? In the words of the father from Christmas Story. You know what I'm saying? He is fragile. In the words of Ralphie's daddy. Man, that boy is fragile, bruh. They better stop sending him out here like that, man. Quit sending him out here, man. He is fragile. Do you understand? Like, it's just not in him, man. He is fragile. Period, man. Man. And they started booing him. You know what I'm saying? Then he got mad and they're like, well, you know, what are you thinking? You know, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, I'm really going to spend my holiday thinking about punching somebody in the face. You know, bitch, no, you're not. No, you're not, bitch. No, you're not, hoe. You're gonna spend your holiday, bro, getting your calves massaged. You know what I'm saying? Getting your hamstrings massaged by a man. You're gonna spend your holiday getting one of them manly massages, ain't you, boy? Getting all lubed up, getting all greased up. You know what I'm saying? While you lay on your stomach and let a man massage oil on all over your body. Hot oil, hot rocks, hot stones, and all that kind of stuff, bro. You're going to lay there and wait for the happy ending, ain't you, boy? Pause. Pause. You feel me? That's all AJ's career is, my OG St. Cruz, and his career is the Walking Dead. He's just digging up heavyweight zombies, man, and fighting them, bro, for no reason. There's no reason to fight them. You know what I'm saying? Period. There's no reason. Shout out to my brother Cali Enigma Sports and Entertainment. There's no reason for these fights, man. We want to see you fight. We want to see the best fights, bro. Period. It's crazy. All right, Johnny, man. Salute, family. Be sure you go back and catch the regular stream or download the LDBC mobile app, man, and catch it on the mobile app. Salute to you, family. We appreciate it. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. That's how he gonna spend his weekend, though. You feel me? Getting hot rock massage, sweetest massages. You know what I'm saying? Laying there eating fruit while a man rub all on you. You feel me? I didn't know the poor child was sick. But yeah, so he's lost. It's like the spell is coming off of the fans in the UK. You understand? And the whole narrative is shifting. So now, not only is he not trying to give those fans in the UK that fight, the Wilder fight, now he wants to fight Wilder in the US. You know what I'm saying? What happened to giving the fans what they deserve in the UK? What happened to all, you know, I want to, the fans deserve it. Man, bro, you full of shit. That's what happened. And the fans know it. The fans are picking up on it. The UK fans are getting tired of your shit. You feel me? You don't never buy me nothing. And you got them looking bad, bro. You running from Wilder, and Tyson Fury has come back. Tyson Fury unasked Klitschko. He dethroned Klitschko. You feel me? He went, he got high. You know what I'm saying? He went and gained all kind of weight. You know what I'm saying? He went and found him some new pussy and bought a 4Runner. Shout out to Juvie the Great. He went and did all that, then came back, lost weight, fought twice. You know what I'm saying? Light touches, picked the man up in his underwear, kissed him in the mouth. You understand? He doing all the stuff, bro, that AJ, he got AJ looking bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? AJ picking grown men up and kissing them in the mouth in private. You feel me? Tyson Fury did it on the big stage. You understand? Picked the grown man up in his drawers, kissed him. You understand? Gave him some sugar. He's showing you up at every he's showing him up, man, at every turn. Went over to the US, got in the ring with Deontay Wilder, died, rose up like Lazarus. You feel me? Like Lazarus. I mean, he's showing him up everywhere you go. He's showing him up at every turn, man. You know what I'm saying? And he has Anthony Joshua looking bad, man. He's looking bad, bro. Period. He's looking bad. And bruh, and the UK fans are picking up on it, man. They know, they understand. They not standing for it much longer. It won't be long now. And now on top of all that, you trying to not give us the fight. You trying to not give us the fight here in the UK. Now you want to go over there and fight in America? Are you kidding me? While we're sitting here backing you, while we're here doing what it is, we holding it down for you. We going to bats. We arguing with these Yankees, these Yanks. You feel me? That's what we're doing. Man, get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. And you know, they're not gonna stand for it much longer, man. That's just the truth of the matter. No matter what it is that you do, no matter what it is that you say, the real true UK fans are coming unraveled. And at this juncture, you know what I'm saying? At this juncture, it won't be long. You know what I'm saying? Before they fully remove their support from Anthony Joshua. And that's just the truth. All right, man. I tried to delay this as much as possible, as long as I could, man. But we got to talk about this Charlo weekend, man. Beyond the heavyweight fight, you know what I'm saying? Beyond Dominic Brazil, you know what I'm saying, sacrificing Carlos Negron and smearing his blood on the wall and calling out Deontay Wilder and telling him he's next. Jamel Charlo. We start with Mel. Mel lost his title. He lost his title to Tony Harrison from Detroit. You know what I mean? Crunk Jim disciple. You understand? The great Emmanuel Stewart disciple. The grandson of a legend. You feel me? The son of a fighting man. He comes from a fighting family. And he was able to capture the WBC super welterweight / junior middleweight title from Jamel Charlo in a 12-round unanimous decision. Ah, man. And the truth, right on cue. My guy says it was a robbery. It was a robbery. And, you know, on Saturday night, I agreed. You know what I'm saying? I agreed on Saturday night. My OG St. Cruz says it was 8-4 Jamel. I disagree with Callie on this one. I scored the fight 7-5 after rewatching it. My initial reaction was a robbery. You know what I'm saying? Then I looked at it. I you know, haphazardly watched it. Syndicate J, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? I watched it, you know, kind of, you know, breezing my way through it. Then I sat down and watched it and actually scored it. And it was, I got a 7-5 Harrison. Got a 7-5 Harrison, man. I can see how someone would want it to be, you know, would want it to go or think that it should go the other way. I also could have seen it being a draw. But yeah, man. Hey, man. I thought Harrison won the fight, man. I did. It was very tricky. It was a very, very tricky fight. I thought Harrison did a masterful job with his tools. I think that Jamel didn't. I think that Jamel he tried to bring the fight, but it was not effective aggression, if you will. For me, and once again, you know, the beauty of this thing. Well, let me pause this. The beauty of this boxing thing for me, and I'm just talking about me, is that I really truly realized that I don't know anything. You feel me? And the fact of the matter is, it's only one way to know something about this stuff. you know what I'm saying? We can watch it all we want to and have our thoughts on it and so on and so forth. It's only one way to really truly know it. You know what I'm saying? My opinion. But I realized, and the funny thing about it, man, is I have an uncle who's a former fighter here in Ohio, and you know, and then I have several people who, you know, I talk to. Rob Stewart, I was heavily influenced. Shout out to my brother Rob Stewart. Shout out to Ron Far Rock, Eric Jenkins in the building. I see y'all. Rob Stewart, I was very influenced by the very influenced by the commentary, bro. Very influenced. When I scored it, I didn't listen to the commentary at all. You know what I'm saying? I was just sitting there watching YouTube videos and you know what I mean, and or listening to YouTube videos and watching the fight. And then listening and then having complete silence on and actually watching the fight. Hey, man, I think that and to my family, then I have you know, people who are, you know, who trainers and people who are in the boxing community. Callie, I could easily see that. They say certain things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about my loved ones. I'm not talking about people, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, but none of that. You know what I'm saying? I saw people. Abel Mahari, that's exactly where I'm going with this. But people tell me stuff all the time, and I, you know, thinking I know everything. Not thinking I know everything, but I have my own opinions on stuff. I'm very opinionated. So they say stuff like, "Look, man, you know, them dude, they not ready," or "Such and such is not ready," or "You think such and such is this and they're not," you know, blah 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 blah, and they just talk, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers told me Tyson Fury was gonna go the distance with Wilder and he's gonna make Wilder look bad. I'm like, man, he going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Then when it's over with, I got to go and talk to my OGs, you know what I'm saying, and listen to them rub this shit in my face. And you know, it's just fighters that they've been telling me, you know, like, look, man, you know, you got to look at this, you got to look at that, and they telling you stuff, and you know, yada yada yada, and I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was just, I don't know, man. It was just, I think that Tony Harrison did a great job of boxing. He did a great job of controlling the distance. He did a great job of controlling the fight. He did a great job of not allowing Mel to get his stuff off. I think I think he put together a plan that was able to showcase the limitations of Mel Charlo. That's the best way that I can put it. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that Mel was, you know, bringing the aggression, of course, looking to land the big shots, looking to land the knockout shots, and so on and so forth. But it was, you know, it was null and void. You know what I'm saying? And Harrison, you know what I'm saying, was he had a slick counter punching, not slick counter punching. I can't just give him that. I can't just put that on him, because he controlled the distance, man. He controlled the pace. You know what I'm saying? And then he landed his counters. So he did. I mean, he ran the full gamut. He ran the full gamut with what he had. It was, I mean, it was, honestly speaking, man, it was incredible. It was really, truly incredible. I'm looking at him change levels. I'm looking at him be comfortable. I'm looking at him, his cool, calm Detroit player demeanor. You feel me? And I'm just like, man, and I'm looking at him touch to the body. Touch. It was one combination. He landed 3 straight jabs, man. It was like, was it body, head, body, or head, body, head? It might have been head, body, head. All jabs. You know what I'm saying? Would not let Mel get set and do work. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that was pretty much the duration of the fight from what I saw. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, I'm as much as, because I picked Jermell Charlo to win. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, you know what I'm saying? I picked dude to win. I thought that, you know, there was no doubt that he was going to go in. I'm thinking he was going to get a knockdown, but let me pause for a second, because I did pick Jermell to win by knockout.
Again.
Oh, we got this fresh crow. We're going to get this crow out the way. Oh, yeah, we're going to give me that. Give me that. Oh, put some sauce on it, please. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. I'm telling you, I picked Charlo's. I picked him. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Hey, man, it was St. Cruz and my OG. That is a fact. He was concentrating on the knockout. He was concentrating. It was their showcase. He was concentrating on coming out, having a big showing, because you want to do the things that you say. He wanted to get a knockout. He wanted to go in there, get himself ready, and come out with his brother. You feel me? Like I mean, it was just so many different things that took place, man. It just offset. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to believe, honestly speaking, I refuse to believe that was the game plan, because the body work was absent. You know what I'm saying? I do not believe that Derrick James put that game plan together. You feel me? I don't believe that. I really, truly don't believe that. I think that Charlo evacuated the game plan, just like Wilder evacuated the game plan. It's something about those lights, man. It's something about those lights. Now, I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I got to do it, because at the end, I'm gonna say this: it's not over. This is what this is what I clamor for in the sport of boxing. This is what I'm calling for. I'm calling for great fights. I'm calling for people to come in and test themselves. That's gonna cause people to lose. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna cause people that's gonna cause people to come in and just go off the muscle. Hey, Rob Stewart, let me ask you this: Did you give Harrison the first 2 off the muscle? I gave Harrison the first 2 out the gate. I think that Maul came in super duper aggressive and did a good job closing around on the 3rd. That was the first one I gave him, and then I think, shit, I can't remember. I don't even have my card. And then I think the 4th went to Harrison, because I think Harrison came out on the 4th and got back on and did the same old 2-step. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I'm gonna say this. So, damn, I lost my whole damn train of thought. So I just think, once again, the stage just was a little too bright. Now, I'll say this about the Maul fight, because I'm not gonna. There's no need to go. You didn't give him the 2. Yeah, I gave Harrison the first 2, bro. You gotta watch I watched them first 2. There was no doubt Harrison won those first 2. He won those first 2. UK Hoodlums, congratulations to your fellow Midwest player. Tony Harrison fought a perfect, beautiful fight. Shout out UK Hoodlums. I like that, boy. I like that. UK hoodlums. I like that. Yes, indeed, man. He did well, man. He did well. He did, man, because, he's had stamina issues in the past. So I was looking, you know what I'm saying, the late rounds. DLG 77JL, you gave Charlo the first 4? Have you rewatched it, or you just only, that's only the first, that's only off the first? Yeah, I couldn't. There's no way I could give Charlo them first 2 rounds. And I have to rewatch the third again, because I'll rewatch it again, man. Because ultimately, let's not get this misconstrued. It was a great fight. You know what I'm saying? I know, people think it's controversial, whatever the case may be. It was a great fight. A real great fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Ricardo Pimple says, Barbershop, you said Fred scored a 7-5. Shit, he must have listened to it without he must have watched that shit with no volume or no nothing. He must have, I had to shit get down and dissect that shit. If he got that 7-5 off the muscle, I need to start listening to Fred more. But yeah, man, so, let me say this about the Maul fight. I think Maul had, probably, just the baddest showing of man, this is, like I said, man, I think he had a just as bad showing, man, in his fight. I think, early on, his emotions, I think, got the best of him. I think that was a very, very difficult fight. I'm not sure. Oh, you said he researched it with no volume. Okay, that was on the rewatch. Okay. I think that you have to man, bro, you got to take a serious look at this matchmaking, man. I just got to say it I just got to say it, man. I just got to say it. This matchmaking, man, is incredible, man. You know what I'm saying? It is incredible. That fight, taking that fight on a week's notice, less than a week's notice, actually. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And it was very, very tricky. We knew that it was going to be a good fight. We knew that Korobov was we know that Korobov was a game, opponent. We know that, he only had 1 loss coming into the fight. He's a decorated amateur. He is a southpaw. And it just was a tricky situation, man. And the thing about Korobov is Korobov was coming in there to make it do what it do. Shout out to Justin March in the super chat, man. Salute, family. He was coming in to do what it do, man. He was coming in to do what he was going to do. Period. And it was a no ifs, ands, or buts about it. My brother Ack says, not going to lie, Junior, this fight was just like Porter Garcia. They were saying the same thing, bro. Daddy wasn't throwing any punches, and Sean was throwing them all. Oh, Danny wasn't throwing punches and Sean was throwing them all. Man, it was just I don't know, bro. Man, that Korobov fight was bad, man, and Korobov was in it early. You know what I'm saying? And I think the great thing what Maul did was to close the show and hurt dude late. You know what I'm saying? It was very close though. It was very, very close. You know what I'm saying? That fight was very close. Korobov coming off that time off, you know what I'm saying? And all of that. And the fact that he's an old man, so on and so forth. I think, in some younger times or whatever, we might have had a different outcome, man. And that's just the truth. It's back to the drawing board, man, for the family. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I like the, you know what I'm saying? I like the twins. I like the Charlos a whole lot, man. I like the Charlos a whole lot. I cheer for them. I'm going to continue rocking with them and all that stuff, man. And I was listening to my brother Black Fight Fan TV, and his point was these dudes got to get back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? They got to get back to the drawing board. They got to get back to the grind. You know what I'm saying? And you got to bite down on what it is that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to bite down and train and improve and get better. Now, I'm going to be honest. You know what I'm saying? This is where I got to be honest. And it's nothing like my OGs taking this stuff and putting it in my face. You know what I'm saying? Because they give it to me. You know what I'm saying? My uncles and people who, I'm 40. You feel me? So they say stuff to me like, look, man, you know, you ain't really got no excuse. You've been watching boxing your whole life. You've seen greats. You know what I'm saying? You've seen the greats. And so, you know, in this instant gratification world that we live in, it's easy for us to get these dudes. We like them a whole lot. We want to catapult them with the greats. You know what I'm saying? You want to catapult them and put them out there and say, look, you know what I'm saying? Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he this, he that. But we've seen the greats. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Larry Holmes, man. You know what I mean? I've seen Bernard Hopkins, bro. You feel me? I've seen Oscar De La Hoya, as much as we hate to say it. I've seen Floyd. I've seen Sweet Pea Whitaker. I've seen Leonard, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Hagler. I've seen Hearns. Like, you know what I mean? We've seen them. I've seen Hector Macho Camacho. We've seen the legends, bro. And you have to admit, and shout out to my brother Retro Boxing, man, because, you know, he's the one who brings up this point. There's a difference, man. There's a difference. And when I look at the landscape of boxing now, I see, I mean, there's only a couple of people who, in my opinion, kind of fit that bill. Now, we got some very, very good fighters. We got some very, very solid fighters. We have fighters who have a compilation of things with, you know, with regard to the look and, you know, the attitude and the talk and, you know, whatever the case may be. We got that. And then we have the greats. You know what I'm saying? We have people who I think constitute greatness by what they actually do in the ring. And the thing that we know about greats, man, and I just got to say this, is that they have wrinkles, bro. You know what I'm saying? They have wrinkles. Ricardo Rimple, I'm sorry, you got to talk that talk, bro. Oscar was a bad motherfucker, bro. Period. You know what I'm saying? St. Cruising. There wasn't no ducking in the 80s. You had to come out and dance. And these boys had wrinkles, man. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I'm tired of this skittlehead motherfucker Floyd, this weekend makes me respect what, and I know he had his time, and you know, I know all the stuff he's done that isn't good for the, you know, the sport. But I'm talking about when you look at his look in the ring, you know what I'm saying? And also one of my favorite fighters of all time, Emmanuel Augustus. You know what I'm saying? I was looking, my homeboy sent me a highlight, you know what I'm saying, of Emmanuel Augustus. And he's like, man, why you ain't never tell me about dude? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, I told you, you know about Emmanuel. We've watched him fight before. We just used to smoke a lot of hemp back in them days. We was on them hemp trees. But the Junkie Master was my guy. And when you look at these dudes, man, bruh, there was levels, wrinkles, punch variation, level change. It was just a whole bunch of different, there was differences, man. There was defense, people not getting hit, people moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? It was just differences, man. It was a lot of differences with regard to the game. You see what I'm saying? It was a lot of difference. And it's just levels to this stuff, man. And when we see these guys now, you know what I'm saying? And we just don't see a lot of different wrinkles to the game, man. I can't really, I mean, I wish I could call it, you know, something else other than that. I wish I could say it was something else. But I can't, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. And so what I'm looking for from these guys, what I'm looking for from these champs, you know what I'm saying, is I need to see the wrinkles, man. I need to see the levels. You know what I'm saying? Like Bud Crawford, is levels to that shit. And what I saw this weekend, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. What I saw this weekend from the Charlos, bro, I'm not like, I do not support Canelo Alvarez at all. That redhead cheetah is a bad motherfucker in that square circle. You know what I'm saying? I thought Charlo would come out and dog walking. I look at stuff now just a little bit different. Excuse me. I look at, you know, Mel and that 154, you know what I'm saying? And that her fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm not so sure. And hell, that Laura fight, definitely Laura, bruh. Nah, man. I don't, nah. Not like I saw it before, where I'm like, yeah, Mel Charlo, man, he gonna chew through. He looking for another piece of meat to chew all through. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah. I look at it now like, it's levels. You know, it's different levels. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Luis Ortiz, it's levels to this shit. And that's just the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Luis Ortiz just, you know, was in a situation where, you know, he gave Wilder that Anita Baker. He gave him the best that he got. And Wilder was still standing. And he unloaded the clip on that ass. You feel me? He unloaded the clip on that ass. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just, man, I'm telling you, it's levels though. With regard to, you know, when you talk about Ortiz's skill, his ability, his wrinkles in his game, his ability to do different things and so on and so forth, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for the aggressiveness. I'm all for the madness. I'm all for the attitude. I'm all for, you know, say goodnight to the bad guy. I'm all for that. You feel me? But you got to put some science on that shit, man. You really, truly got to put some science. Shout out to Eric Jenkins in the super chat. He says, Junior, we got some great fights this weekend. Yo, these Charlos got work to do. Some science work, period. You got some science to do. Ricardo Rimple says, yeah, Charlo beat Cinnamon. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause I don't know. And like I said, you know, I know that everybody talks about triangle theories and stuff like that, man. I believe that I think Canelo would have stopped Korobov, bro. I really truly do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I don't know. But what I will say is this. Like, I understand the aggressiveness, I understand the passion, I understand all of it, right? I get it. Now, I have to say this, and I shared this story last night. I was very, very emotional. You know what I mean? When I played ball, you know what I'm saying, in high school, middle school, very, very emotional. You know what I'm saying? I got over with my athleticism, you know what I'm saying? The little strength I had, my athleticism, and then the fact that I was just overcome with emotion. You know what I'm saying? So I would be out playing, I was playing ball violently, bro. You understand? Like, I was out there, it was just violence. That's what I was on. It was just pure violence. I was on violence. Nothing else. And I was able to excel and to be very, very good. You know what I'm saying? Doing that on that level. When I went to college, right? My red shirt, my first year I red shirted. You know what I'm saying? Played behind guys I had no business playing behind, had an attitude about it. I was very emotional about it. You understand? My second year was my red shirt freshman year. I started as a red shirt freshman. We were in the tunnel coming out to or in the locker room getting ready to come out to play Penn State. Okay. 100,000. We were in Happy Valley, 100,000 people screaming. You know what I'm saying? This was the Courtney Brown, LeVar Arrington. For those of you guys that follow college football, LeVar Arrington, Curtis Enos, you know what I'm saying? Joe Jaravicious. This was that Penn State team. And and they were, I think they might have been number 2 in the country or something like that. 100,000 fans. They had a whiteout game, so it was all white, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. So we come out, we in the locker room. My MO was I always would sit there, I listen to my music. Usually I'll be listening to MC Breed, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. You feel me? And I'll be listening to that. And then I'd go to this dark place. I played ball from a very dark place. I got to tell you this. It was a very dark place. So I would go to this dark place where I'm thinking about my family. I'm thinking about how I got to go to the league so I can, you know what I'm saying, so I can retire my daddy, you know what I'm saying, buy my grandmama a house. I can do this. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So I would go to this very dark place thinking about, you know what I'm saying, I had teammates that, you know what I'm saying, had died. People who, you know, who wasn't there, who wasn't with me, but was with me. You know what I'm saying? I just would go to a very dark place, right? And then I would start to cry, bro. Like I'd be overcome with emotion and I'd start crying. So I'm doing this emotional thing on this collegiate level. You feel me? So one of my teammates, actually, Rob Stewart, is a teammate who's from Miami. One of my teammates from Miami, middle linebacker. One of the greatest middle linebackers I've ever seen play the game. Definitely one of the greatest I've ever played with. But I'm talking about one of the greatest I've ever seen play the game. He played the game like it's supposed to be played with regard to middle linebacker. and period. Right? He comes to me, starting middle linebacker. He's our defensive captain. He comes to me and he says, "Hey man, listen." And he grabbed me by my face mask and he said, "Don't allow the emotions to get in way of what you need to do." You feel me? Don't allow your emotions to get in the way of what you need to do out there. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So we go out on the field, we starting. He calls a revert. Basically, he calls a play. It's a stunt where I'm supposed to go in from out wide at the end. I'm supposed to crash all the way down and go through the A gap. He calls this play. I heard the call for whatever reasons. I didn't call. I didn't make the call. I didn't make the move. And we ended up, and he's supposed to come around. We end up both. I missed my assignment. Bottom line, they got a first down. You know what I'm saying? Based on me missing my assignment. He got in my ass. He said, "Look, man, I fucking told you to not let your emotions overcome." This is on the bench. You know what I'm saying? We didn't got off the field. You know what I'm saying? I think they scored a field goal. And he tells me, "Look, I didn't told you, don't let your emotions get in the fucking way of what you supposed to be doing." You know what I'm saying? And it clicked right then and there. It registered with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's levels to this shit, bro. You can get off on your athleticism, off of being emotional, off of just being faster, bigger, stronger than people at a certain level. You see what I'm saying? Then when it's time to go up to the next level, you got to clock in, and it has to be different stuff, bro. Because everybody at that level is gifted. Everybody's strong. Everybody's fast. When you're talking about in that game, you know what I'm saying? You're talking about 50 blue chip All-Americans on the field. I was a blue chipper. 50 blue chippers. Everybody's first team All-State. You feel me? Everybody's Division I recruits. You understand? Everybody had multiple offers from multiple schools all over the country. Everybody was there. Everybody's there. So now you have to do something different. Shout out to my brother Curtis Anderson in the super chat, man. He says, just goes to show how special Mayweather and Ward was. They had many wrinkles, intangibles, and levels to their game. They were special. You feel me? But it's levels to this, man. You got to go beyond the emotion. You got to go beyond being physically gifted. You got to go beyond the aggression. You know what I'm saying? And you have to literally clock in. You know what I'm saying? There's a science to this. In the sport that I was playing, there's a science to it. You know what I mean? There is things that you have to do. It's a thinking man's game. Playing on the defensive line is a thinking man's game. You know what I'm saying? You have to have coming off on a rush, you have to have your move ingrained in your mind. You have to know what hand placement. You know what I'm saying? You got to get half your whole body on half of the tackle's body. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that you have to do. You got to bend the corner. You got to bend the tire. You got to look for the bootleg. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep contained. There's so many different things that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? So many different things that you have to do with regard to the sport. You feel me? Just so much stuff that you got to do. And you have to, it takes more than just you being angry, you know what I'm saying? Or being aggressive or coming out and just being on that rah-rah stuff. You have to be calculated. You have to be dialed in. And like my brother Kurt Anderson said, there has to be levels. You have to have levels, man. Got to be wrinkles in your game. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in there. And if something's not working, what adjustments are you going to make? You got to make adjustments on the fly, on the road. You got to make adjustments. You got to shift it up. You know what I'm saying? You have to. So it's man, it's bad, man. It's bad, man. And I didn't see that from them dudes. It's just one way and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Eric Jenkins said the thought process is needed when you up the talent level in competition. Be smart, like, man, everything. You got to pull it all together. On that level, you got to pull it all together. You know what I'm saying? And when it's stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's stuff that you know what I'm saying? My old heads be telling me, like, bro, where's the punch variation? Where's them changing levels? Where are they using the jab? Where are they putting variation on the jab? You know what I'm saying? Where are they, where's the body work? You know what I'm saying? Where are they doing? Where's the punch placement? Where's this? Where's that? You know what I'm saying? Where's the head movement? Like this is, fundamental stuff that these dudes are talking about that, totally negates and escapes people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the current landscape of the sport, man. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you know, as much as I care and love the Charlos, as much as I cheer for them and so on and so forth, man, they got work to do. You know, it's just the bottom line. And it's the same, it's from the same you know, this comes from the same place of you know, when I with Robert Easter Jr. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I feel about my Ohio fighters. Y'all know how I feel about Robert Easter Jr. You feel me? It's one of those situations where I don't man, bruh. Against the Mikey fight, against Mikey, the fight against Mikey, it's like, okay, bro, it's time to go back to the drawing board. We got to do some things different. You know what I'm saying? We got to do some things different. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to work. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to do this. And it's man, and it's the same thing for the Charlos, man. And I'll be honest, you know what I'm saying? It makes me very concerned about Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? It makes me very concerned about other fighters. You know what I mean? That I cheer for. I need to see some. Man, we got to see some wrinkles. We got to see some wrinkles. You know what I'm saying? We got to see it. You know what I'm saying? And not that I don't want to hear that. Hey man, I got the wrinkles. I just never had to use them. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm trying to see some wrinkles. You know what I mean? And then too, bruh, we need these fights now. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what happens. So now, you know, people say what they want to, like, oh, we can still get the her fight and so on and so forth. Yeah, but it doesn't have the same luster that it had before. A unification bout, you know what I'm saying, with two undefeated, with two undefeated dudes. It's not the same, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Period. Cali Enigma, that's a fact. Blood has shown it. It's a fact. So I don't know, man. We got to see these fights now. Now let me say this in justice before I get out of here, man. So I listened to Keith Thurman, man. I'm listening to him talk some of the interviews over the weekend. He has this fight coming up, you know what I'm saying, in January. I think it's the 26th against Josezito Lopez, the week after the national holiday that is more affectionately known as the Broner versus Pacquiao fight. Hey, man. I'm sick of Keith Thurman's shit, man. I'm really sick of Keith Thurman's shit. Like, how do he comes out, he says that he's the number one welterweight in the division. Bruh, how? How are you the number one welterweight in the division? Like you have to understand that this stuff passes you by. You just not number one because you've said that this shit has passed you by, bro. It's been 2 years since you've been in the ring. You know what I'm saying? It's passed you by. You're not number one. You're not number one. Like, I don't. And then, you know, when you talk to Keith and you hear him, like, he gives us these parables, man. I'm so tired of the I'm so tired of the parables, man. I'm so sick of the soliloquies, bro. Like, why do you take us on a roundabout when somebody asks you a question? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say, hey man, what do you think about you know, your thoughts for your year 2019, going into the year 2019? Well, I look at boxing like a chessboard, you know, and I need to look at my moves and look at what the fuck are you talking about, dog? I know everybody wants to be Miss Cleo, but you know, you want to be the weatherman. You want to tell me the weather and nobody knows the weather. Like, weather, nigga, what is you talking about, bruh? Well, like, huh? But what are you talking about, bruh? They ask you a direct question, bro. What are your plans for 2019? I look at boxing like a chessboard, you know? And you know what I'm saying? No, bro, we don't know what you're saying, bro. We have no idea what you're saying, bro. No. You feel me? Well, it's pitiful that Sean Porter can call himself a champion without having fought me. Bro, nobody's fought you. Nobody's fought you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Period. It's man, come on, bro. Nobody's bruh. Come on, nobody's fought you. You haven't fought in 2 years, bro. you don't have your titles. You know what I'm saying? You got one title left. You know what I mean? And then people are just like, Ricardo Rimple says, I understood Keith Thurman clearly. And what was that? What keeps it real? He ain't number one, but he is supposed to say he is. Bullshit. Bullshit. Ricardo Rimple. I don't understand Keith Thurman at all, bro. I don't. How can you? I'm talking about rightfully so. You have to understand. Keith has to understand, bro. He hasn't fought in 2 years, bro. Period. That'd be the main thing that people talk about when fighters go on hiatuses. That'd be the main thing they talk about is ring rust, bro. The division has moved on. We've had Bud Crawford into the division. He's captured the title. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence has captured the IBF title and defended his title a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fought for the WBC title, and now we have Sean Porter, who is a titleist, who has had three, four fights in the time that Keith Thurman has been out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that ultimately, at the end of it all, when it's all said and done, bruh, Keith Thurman is not. You can't just be number one. That's like, okay, when Floyd Mayweather comes, if he comes back, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and he picks a division, is he the number one fighter in the division? If he says, all right, I'm the number one at 154, I'm the number one at 147, like, bruh, it's period. It's, bruh, you can't. It don't work that way, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you the truth. Thurman gets in the ring with Porter right now, he loses. He gets in the ring with Errol Spence, he loses. Thurman loses to Bud Crawford. Like, bruh, you're not number one. Now, if you come in and say, look, I'm working my way back atop the division where I was, my rightful spot, then I understand that. You don't come back in the door talking about, oh, I'm number one, and we supposed to, bruh, come on, bruh. And every time, you know, there's a push for you to fight, you injured. You know what I'm saying? Every time you're injured. Every time the date gets pushed back further and further and further. Like, bro, I'm not going for that, bro. You know, it's you know, it just is what it is, man. And as it stands right now, bro, I'm not with it, bro. Period. Keith Thurman said he ain't fighting no unification bouts in 2019. Like, bruh. Right. Okay, Ricardo. So he says he ain't fighting no unification bouts in 2019. What are all the champs in the welterweight division calling for? Unification bouts, bro. All the top of the division, they're calling for unification bouts. We got too many champions at 47. You know what I'm saying? They're making a mockery out of the division, bro. Like, period. Like, he ain't got nothing coming. Keith's not the top of the division, bro. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's off his injury. I'm glad he's back training. I'm glad he'll be back in the ring, you know, whatever the case may be. Hopefully, you know, we can see the old Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? Or hopefully we can see we can see what it is. But I don't see it, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. He calling his get back year, bro. Like, it's get back. You're not there. How do you get back if you already there? This should be my hey, I'm here year. You know what I'm saying? And Ricardo, no, bro, my brother, he did not keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He did not keep it real, bro. He by saying I'm the top of the division, I'm the best. I'm number one. Spence is number two. No, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real would say I don't know where I stand in the division. You know what I'm saying? I once ran this division. I've been out. You know what I'm saying? And so now, you know what I mean? I need to get back and make it do what it do. Period. So, man, I'm not really, I don't know, man. I ain't really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really feeling it. And I'm not feeling the welterweight division as it stands now. And I'm going to tell you this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you this before I get out of here. Jermell Charlo, the fight from this weekend, the fight from Saturday, and Moss fight shows exactly why we need these fights now, bro. We need these fights now. We absolutely need Spence versus Bud now. You know what I'm saying? We absolutely need Spence versus We need Spence versus what am I trying to say? We need Spence versus Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need these fights now, bruh. Period. Because you never know what's gonna happen in the sport, man. And you do all this stuff and play all these games, or whatever the case may be, and this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sick of the parables. I look at Keith Thurman kind of in a similar way, as I look at, Anthony Joshua. I think that, every time somebody brings up Errol Spence, there's always a you know what I'm saying? We always, when they talk about, what smoke are you anticipating this year, he talks in parables. Like, it's just, man, it's just too much, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. So that's it, man. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I'm not gonna harp on it. We had a great weekend of boxing. Once again, very, 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 huge shout out to Tony Harrison, man, and Detroit. Shout out to the Charlos. Shout out to Korobov, man. Shout out to Dominic Brazil. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Very, very good. A good way to close out the year. You know what I'm saying? And as we move on and ushering in this new year, man, in 2019. Thank y'all so much, man, for taking the time to kick it with me, man. Really, truly appreciate it. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the Punch Junkie Morning Show, man. Really, truly appreciate it. Shout out to the LDBC, man, Lions Den Box community. Really, truly appreciate y'all, man. I really, really, truly appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to the good folks over at punchjunkie.com. Be sure to visit that website over at www.punchjunkie.com. And be sure to today, man, we got the full lineup right back like we left something, man. You know what I'm saying? I think KQKC is going to go live next. And then we have Trill Boxing Talk at the top of the hour, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time, or more affectionately known as Texas time. And also we have Phenom and Don coming up at around 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 10 o'clock a.m. Texas time. Really, truly appreciate it, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off. I'm Ohio born, player made. If you don't know anything else about me, at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.